Before Christianity was known as Christianity, followers of Jesus were known as people of the way. And that wasn't just a name. In my last video, we talked about what it means to be saved and how Catholic, Orthodox, and Protestant Christians have understood salvation differently. But there's something I want to focus on that I think has been lost in much of modern Western Christianity. And that is salvation was never meant to be separated from the way we live. In the book of Acts, followers of Jesus are repeatedly described as belonging to the way. And that name is incredibly significant. A way is a road, a path, a route. And this is the way, the path, the manner, the way of life that Jesus calls us into. Following Jesus wasn't simply about agreeing with a set of beliefs or identifying yourself with a religion. It was and is a way of life. Jesus didn't simply call people to believe something about him. He called them to follow him, to become like him, to live as he lived, and to love as he loved. And that's exactly where we're going with this series. What happens when we understand what salvation actually does to the way we live? And what happens when we understand what salvation means for our relationship with sin? And what happens when we really understand grace? What happens when we realize that being united to Christ fundamentally changes the person we are becoming? What happens when we actually practice the way? Over the next several videos, I'm going to walk us through Romans 6 piece by piece while asking one very important question. What does it actually mean to be saved and to live in the way? Follow for part 2.